Good afternoon, people. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Have you guys been? It's been a minute. Come on in. Come on in. Yes, we are here. It's been a minute since I've been here. Oh my goodness. All right, come on in, you guys. It's going to be a general reading for the sign of Virgo, Virgo placements. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, wherever you may have Virgo placements at in your chart, okay? If it's your first time here, feel free to subscribe to the channel, the notification bell, so you know when I'm going live. Because, yes, it's been a little while. It's been a minute. Hello, hello, hello. Peace to you, too. Yes, yes, I know. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. Yes. And everybody been wondering, Tracy, where have you been? Oh my God, I've been back at work. And then after going back to work, I had to come home and take a break for a little bit. I suffered a little back spasm. So I had to take some time to heal and rest and regroup and recoup and, bounce back. But we are here. You guys come on in. Feel free to share the channel, invite other Virgos to the channel, let them know that we are live. Hopefully, people are receiving their notifications. Yeah. And so, Virgos, right away, when it comes to the energy, I feel like for some of my Virgos, you could be dealing with, well, some of you, let me start off by saying that moving forward, some of you can have a fixed sign that's getting ready to come into play moving forward. But that's not going to happen till after you let go and end the situation. And now, for some of you, you could be dealing with a water sign. Some of you could be dealing with a Cancer or a Scorpio. Don't have to be. Um, some of you could be dealing with a air sign. You know, but there seems to be some debating, a little bit of conflict, a little bit of stagnant energy. There could be a little bit of confusion between you and another individual. Okay, I mean, because the high priest is definitely here. Okay, the high priest is coming in. The high priest is coming in. And it came in with this here chariot, you know? And when I see this high priest coming in with this chariot card, with this here death card, there's definitely a need to pay close attention to a situation, because some of you are dealing with somebody who seems to have a bit of a sharp tongue. And it's like you're dealing with somebody who wants their cake and their ice cream too. There seems to be some serious, and this is not everybody, okay? So, like I said, take it how it resonates, flip it however you want to flip it, okay? Because I feel like for some of my workers, you could be single and celibate, not thinking about dating nobody, not seeing nobody, which is cool. You know what I'm saying? But for those of you who are in the mix and you're dealing with a situationship or a relationship, or you thinking about taking somebody back, or there could have been like a split separation breakup, and now somebody could be thinking about taking somebody back. Maybe you're missing this person or whatever the case may be. But you are dealing with somebody nonetheless who has you caught up in a third party situation for sure. So it's not just you, okay? And for some of you, you're dealing with somebody who has a bit of a sharp tongue when it comes to the Page of Swords, and a reverse when it comes to dealing with this third party energy here, okay? And this is a situation where some of you, there seems to be some sort of serious illusion coming into play because anytime the Seven of Cups shows up with the High Priestess and the Death card, okay, and with the Six of Pentacles, all right, that right there is coming in here letting you know with this here Seven of Swords energy. Anytime you got the High Priest coming in and it's coming in with the Death card, the Seven of Swords, the Seven of Cups, that right there is a serious warning that's telling you the time has come for you to end this and cut cords because you're dealing with somebody who's coming in using a whole lot of mastermind manipulation. This is somebody who came in with the Six of Pentacles and breadcrumbed you, got you caught up in a third party situation where there could be some struggles financially, or somebody's not showing their hand, they're keeping some things back, and it is coming in here using or pulling on your energy because it seems to be draining the hell out of somebody here when it comes to dealing with this person that's got you connected to this third party. It's causing some major chaos and disappointments when it comes to the Five of Cups here. Okay, and it's like somebody's feeling as though they got themselves caught up in a situation, feeling stuck, got their hands tied, feeling like a one-sided situation. You know, and for some of you, somebody's losing sleep because somebody could definitely be sending you some sort of spiritual attacks when it comes to this here Nine of Swords energy. Okay, somebody could be feeling drained, mentally, emotionally, feeling drained, um, feeling as though they're beating a dead horse. You know, like somebody's ready to throw in a towel in this situation here because somebody could definitely be grieving in silence or needing to take some time to heal and rest, okay, and recuperate because you could be dealing with somebody, and this don't have to be, you know, like I said, this could be a situation ship. It don't have to be a love spouse, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever the case may be. You could be dealing with a, you know, you could be dealing with chaos in the work front. Who knows? You know your situation, right? It don't have to be work. It don't have to be relationship. This could be family. Okay, you could be going through. You could be going back and forth with family members. Okay, there could be a little bit of conflict. You know, if not inside your home, with relatives. Okay, you could find yourself at odds with other family members, co-workers, fake friends. You know, or it could be a toxic. You know what I'm saying? Entanglement, three-part situation. Only you know your situation to this here situation, how it goes. Somebody said 2 years old, closed cycle. Okay. And somebody said my family's falling apart due to some sort of what, physical fights, breakup. Yeah, so like I said, it does seem to be a little bit of some sort of stagnant energy coming in for Virgos. Okay, and so the High Priestess is definitely coming in, telling you that the time has come for you to cut cords because you're dealing with somebody here who has a sharp tongue with a Page of Swords. So somebody could be saying some shit to you when it comes to the Page of Swords in a reverse. That is giving me somebody who's coming in with a real sharp, you know, saying all kind of crazy things to you. And this could be somebody who's trying to hit beneath the belt. They're saying sharp words to try to almost bring down your self-esteem, ruin your character, trying to disrespect you. They can even be trying to embarrass you in front of an audience, in front of other people to gain favor, you know, favoritism from other people, or trying to take a group of people and turn them against you. Could be spreading lies and gossip, steering. You could be dealing with a shit starter here, okay? And like I said, this could be somebody who's also upset because you're not taking them back, or somebody's upset because you cut them loose and you won't take them back. Okay? Maybe some of you could have blocked somebody, deleted somebody, you know, rejected somebody because somebody is feeling rejected too. There's some abandonment issues going on when it comes to dealing with that energy. Okay. And that could be because right now, Virgo, The full moon is in the sign of Leo. Okay. And so for you, when it comes to this energy starting out March 1st, um, and this is not really the time for you to be giving your all to others, because you can have somebody who's really trying to latch on kind of tightly to you. I feel like somebody's really trying to latch on to your energy. Some of you could be dealing with an energy vampire. Okay, somebody's trying to latch on. They could be also trying to drain you of your resources spiritually. But I feel as though the struggle is they are trying to dominate you, but it's not working because you're not allowing them to dominate you and trying to control you and manipulate you. This is what this person is trying to do, but it's not working. And so it's causing chaos and conflict. And some of you know, there is a need to shut the door and slam the door shut on that cycle and just completely close it. And so for some of you, it could be hard because this could be family members. It can even be your own adult kids. Some of you could find yourself going back and forth with an adult child. Maybe you're dealing with you know, don't have to be a teenager, maybe so, 16 to 18. Some of you could be somebody between 21, 25, or 30, 32. It's okay to shut the door and not let them in. Some of you can also be thinking about moving because you can feel as though where you live at could be a bit toxic for some of you. Thank you so much. Thank you. So I appreciate that for the super chat. God bless you. Thank you so much for that. Um, yeah, somebody's trying to latch on, Virgo. And this is not the time for distractions for you. This is the time for you to definitely move in moderation, okay? Um, because somebody can also be trying to fast talk you. It's almost like trying to fast talk you off the roof. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody wants you to literally fall. They want to see you fall and not be able to get up, right? So for some of you, you can have somebody who's trying to fast talk you out of a situation. Be careful who you tell your business to, okay? Because for some of you, you can have somebody who's trying to get in your business, and this is not the time. If anybody tries to come in your face and try to, you know, use communication, tell them to get the fuck out your face. You know what I'm saying? If you don't fuck with these people, they ain't got nobody trying to fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? If you stay to yourself, keep staying to yourself. Don't let nobody come in trying to be nosy, get in your business. Get them the fuck up out your face. You know what I'm saying? Stop telling people your business. Because you got people that's spying on you, trying to be nosy. Some of you could be a little bit too quiet. And it's people, you know, people trying to sabotage some shit, trying to flick some shit. Because right now, Spirit is telling you not to move too fast. Don't be in a rush. You know, be careful when it comes to how you move, okay? Because with the Knight of Pentacles, it's okay for you to take your time. With the Temperance card, okay? Um, don't procrastinate. You understand what I'm saying? Don't procrastinate. You know, because the early worm, you know, gets, you know what I'm saying, get what they need. But be careful when it comes to juggling, because the time has come for you to create some sort of balance for yourself, okay? Because yes, you are coming in with the Fool card where you are ready to take a leap of faith forward, okay? But something other, there's a split. There's a split down the middle here for some of you, okay? There seems to be a split, whether this is a separation, whether this is a breakup, whether this is splitting things down the middle. Um, because there seems to be some sort of agreement to disagree or disagree, um, splitting something down the middle, whether this is household expenses or um, a home, a car, or something, splitting something down the middle. Maybe there's a legal issue. Maybe this could be, you know, divorce, child support, um, eviction, kicking somebody out, whatever the case it may be. But there's something here about a split decision coming down the middle. So whether this has to be who's gonna get the home, a lease, who, whether it's going 50-50, or maybe the situation wasn't 50-50 and it could have been 50-40 or 50-20. Um, there's something here about somebody wanting to split something down the middle. Um, I don't know what that's about there, Virgos. But what I can say when it comes to you is that you're coming in with the Eight of Wands, with the Ace of Cups. Okay, so you finally having the freedom to move forward. You have some sort of new beginning getting ready to take place. Okay, when it comes to your wealth and abundance with the King of Pentacles and the King of Cups. Okay, now, whether it's somebody emotionally in their feelings or whether this is you, getting ready to take this leap of faith forward with that Fool card here, when it comes to making plans for the future, you're ready for something new, okay? Um, yeah, because many of you, Three of Wands waiting for your ships to come in. Like I said, you're ready to make plans for the future. You got the Ace of Cups your way. You got the, Eight of Wands finally having the freedom to move forward. The Queen of Wands definitely focusing on your most important priorities at this time when it comes to you standing in your power, taking your power back. Virgos, you are the Empress. Okay, so you are giving birth to new things. Okay, Nine of Pentacles. This is definitely the time for you to focus on yourself. Okay, because like I said, with this full moon in Leo, how it's going to affect my Virgos with the sun sign or strong Virgo placements. This is a time for you to heal, rest, but don't procrastinate, but move, move in moderation, keep some things to yourself. Don't put people in your business. Seek patience at this time, because I feel like you are going to be celebrating yourself. Don't be afraid to step in there and call on your spiritual realm, because some of you are going to be tapping into your spiritual realm this time with the Page of Pentacles, Page of Cups. You could receive some sort of unexpected news, some sort of surprising news for some of you. And like I said, moving forward, because I feel like some of you could be having a hard time when it comes to ending a situation, because you're going through some sort of transformation, some sort of spiritual rebirth here with that ending card, right? Now you do got the World card, right? So the World card and the Death card, something is definitely coming to an end. Okay, something is coming to an end, something is coming to a halt when it comes to the World card, the Death card there, okay? Overcoming obstacles with the Chariot card, but there's a need for you to pay close attention to your intuition at the same time, okay? And use wisdom and guidance when it comes to the High Priest is coming in with the Chariot, okay? Because Spirit is telling you not to let this person come back in. Because some of you could be beaten down on yourselves, feeling as though you got a load, you can't do it by yourself, but that's manipulation. Some of you could be self-sabotaging yourself and talking yourself off the pedestal. Because it's like somebody is sending you this energy. They're sending you some sort of spiritual attacks where somebody wants you to talk yourself down, talk yourself out of doing something. Somebody's trying to stop you from taking charge of your life. Somebody's sending you these spiritual omens. Um, it's like trying to talk you off the fucking roof. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like, should I do it? Shouldn't I do it? You know what I'm saying? Should I jump off the top of the fucking building and land on my damn? You know what I mean? Somebody is trying to talk you into self sabotaging yourself. They want you to almost delete yourself. Somebody's putting these crazy ass thoughts in your head because you have some sort of brand new beginning coming your way. Okay? And it's crazy because there's a soulmate, and I don't want to say reunion, okay, because I'm not really one that believes in uh soul ties and reunions and all that, but there does seem to be some sort of brand new beginning that's getting ready to come into your way. come your way here within this here it may not be March, it may be closer to April or May. It does seem to be some sort of, cause see, when you got the Ace of Cups with the Two of Cups. So there is a mutual attraction coming your way with the Lovers card here. Okay. And with the World card, anytime the World card shows up with the Lovers card, with the Two of Cups, with the Ace of Cups, that's a soulmate connection. I know some of you don't want to hear that, right? But when I see the World card shows up with the Lover card, with the Two of Cups and Ace of Cups, that's giving me fixed sign, right? That's giving me fixed sign. So when I see fixed sign, when I see soulmate companionship, mutual attraction, and that's giving me like, let's say Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, right? Because those are the four fixed signs when it comes to dealing with the World card, okay? And so when that World card comes in again, and like I said, it can also be Gemini because Lovers represents Gemini, and Gemini is the opposite of Virgo. And so Virgo, Gemini, Pisces, kind of like siblings when it comes to dealing with Virgo. Okay, so in the near future, there does seem to be some sort of the union between you and a new lover that's getting ready to enter in, and this could be somebody who there is mutual attraction, compatibility between you and this individual moving forward. Okay, when it comes to settling down, making the right decisions, who knows? But again, there seems to be some sort of celebration coming forward. Somebody said, "Hi, Tracy. Is my husband, my soulmate." Feel free to book a private reading, you guys. Okay. If you have any questions concerning, relationships or whatever, feel free to book a private personal reading. Okay. I'm always available for private readings. Okay. But like I said, there's a need for balance because some of you could find yourself juggling or multitasking multiple responsibilities at this time because again you do finally have the freedom to move forward. You can also have somebody who's trying to take fast action toward you because I do see water signs here too. Okay, so again, now the thing that I thought was weird is that death card kind of came out with their Nine of Swords. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was a little bit weird because I know Virgos and Scorpios are kind of tight. You know what I'm saying? And so when I look at mutual and compatibility, for me, Virgo, Scorpio, and Taurus make the best signs when it comes to relationship and compatibility. Um, I know they say Capricorn and Virgos, but Capricorns could be a bit motherfucking toxic. No shade. My ex-husband, may he rest in peace. Baby's Capricorn. I dated Capricorn. So I have a long history when it comes to dealing with Capricorns, but I dealt with Taurus and Scorpio too. But I always feel as though when it comes to a more strong connection with Virgo, I always say Scorpio, Taurus, Aries. Those are the three signs that I feel is really more compatible to Virgo, right? Now I know Gemini and Virgos somewhat like I said, opposites, almost like siblings. And I know they say Virgo and Pisces. Um, I don't know because I feel like when they come to Virgo and Pisces, those are two strong sign individuals because Virgo and Pisces go head for head. You know what I'm saying? Like Pisces get pissed off, Virgo get pissed off, and so Virgo and Pisces they can bump heads and don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? They'll stand toe to toe to each other, don't even give a damn. Because I know I'm a Virgo Pisces moon. Okay, I'm a Pisces moon, Pisces North. No, got Virgo Pisces placement real strong in my chart, but then I also got Saggy Scorpio, Taurus in my chart too, and Libra. So I get it popping, I get it popping. But yeah. So I was kind of shocked when I saw Scorpio come out with the Nine of Swords in your reading. Because I can't really see Scorpio. Now Scorpio could be a bit rough. I ain't gonna say that because Scorpio, Scorpios could get spicy when they want to get spicy. You know what I'm saying? And so But it's crazy though, right? Now, I also was getting that when it comes to some people, I was also getting same sex relationship. Okay, so some of you, if you are Virgo, you could be dealing with a Scorpio same sex individual. Maybe who take that, whoever needs to take that. Okay, because I was getting that energy too. That when it comes to a say same sex situation, there could be some conflict. Okay, a little bit of static. I don't know, Virgo. You guys, let me know. Who y'all think is coming at you? Who's being spicy? You know what I'm saying? Cause for me, now air sign represents what? Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Aquarius, they kind of quiet. They gonna do their own thing, you know. The Aquarius, when they cut you up, they just cut you off. You know what I'm saying? And Aquarius, they don't put a lot of energy out like that. You know, when Aquarius is fed up and don't give a fuck, they just gonna cut that shit straight off. Aquarius, they not even gonna, they gonna do there and be like, no, and they just gonna get on about their business, leave you the fuck alone when it comes to Aquarius. You know? Libras can be spicy. Libras can be spicy, but when it comes to Libra and Virgo will cut Libra the fuck off and not give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Because Virgos, we get it in. So Virgos don't take no shit. You feel me? So when they come to Virgo and Libra, Virgo ain't really gonna stand there and deal with that bullshit. If it's bullshit, Virgo gonna walk away, cut that shit off. One thing about a Virgo, I feel like Virgo is the strongest sign when it comes to cutting a person off. Because once Virgo is fed up, Virgo's fed up. Virgo ain't fucking with you. Virgo ain't dealing with that shit. Virgo and Aquarius kind of got those similarities when it comes to cutting people off. And so, I don't know. But either way, you got an air sign that's definitely fucking with you. That's doing stupid shit, in other words. So some of you could be dealing with a toxic ass air sign where the time has come for you to just cut that shit up and don't take it back and leave them the fuck alone. Now, I don't know if you're dealing with are you dealing with a toxic ass Cancer or Scorpio? I don't know. You may need to cut that shit off too. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all are dealing with a fucked up Cancer or fucked up Scorpio, you may need to cut that shit off. Only you know, whoever it is you're dealing with. Because there go that tower card. I figured it was going to show up sooner or later. Okay, so some sort of unexpected, unabrupted chaos is trying to come in on the home front where you're needing to free yourself from a situation. Because again, they go that two of swords with that tower card. So definitely feeling defeated. Somebody's feeling defeated, you know what I'm saying? Feeling stuck when it comes to a decision that somebody needs to make. There's a hard decision that somebody needs to make when it comes to freeing yourself from a toxic situation or karmic connection. Like I said, you could be dealing with an air sign. I don't know. Only you know. You need to cut that shit off, whatever it is you're dealing with. Now, there's a tower, and it has to do with a third party. Somebody could have got their feelings hurt in a situation. I feel like somebody's trying to also maliciously trying to hurt your feelings on purpose, trying to fuck with your self-esteem so that you can't go forward. Somebody trying to hold you back. But Spirit is telling you to stand in your power. Just cut that shit off. Because they trying to pull you down. Spirit is telling you to break free from that shit. Cut that shit loose and cut it loose now. Don't even keep going back and forth. Some of y'all are going back and forth with some shit, and you just need to break free. Because this person is not going to unleash themselves from you until you do a cut cord ceremony. You need to let this person go. Am I seeing the devil energy trying to pop up in there? What I saw the devil. The devil's trying to show up. You could be dealing with toxic ass Capricorn. But you're needing to break free. You got good things coming your way. So that's a good thing, Virgo. Okay, let me say that. You got some good shit coming your way. All right. When it comes to you focusing on your priorities, you need to really focus on your priorities and do what you have to do for you. Okay. This is not the time for distraction. This is the time for you to break completely free from distraction and focus on what it is you need to do for you, because March is going to be the time for you to get everything you need to do, get what you need right now. Because come April, changes are getting ready to come in. And when those changes come in April, they're going to be moving kind of quickly. Let's see. Some of you, yeah, I'm getting justice card. Okay, so some of you could be dealing with Libra. You could be dealing with Libra, Gemini. And somebody needs to give accountability for something. Somebody doesn't want to give accountability for the part they played in. Somebody doesn't want to admit to their wrongdoing. But now the time has come for some sort of, oh, I said it before I could even say it. There you go. Justice card flew out. So yeah, some of you could definitely be dealing with a Libra or somebody with strong Libra placements, needing to balance the skill. Okay. Like I said, there could be some sort of confession getting ready to come in. Maybe somebody didn't want to admit to their wrongdoing, and now the time has come for somebody to get on admit to their wrongdoing, maybe they didn't want to, you know what I'm saying, admit to their part. This person tried to play innocent, and it's like, innocent to proven guilty, but I feel like some shit is getting ready to come to head. Like I said, there could be some legal matters or something other, because earlier I kept saying I kept picking up on something, a split decision. Is that my girl Dina? What's up, girl? Like I said, yeah, I'm gonna come in here and give you guys another part too. Read it to this, but yeah, you see, damn, this is crazy. See, you're coming in with the 8 of Cups, so you're leaving the past behind and you're not looking back. But somebody's doing a whole lot of heavy contemplating and meditating about a situation. Okay, somebody is really going within, taking time to re-examine a situation. Water sign, but this could be a water sign, earth sign, um, earth sign, water sign. That could be you. Again, take the time to really evaluate a situation, not looking at your other cups that you have in front of you, because somebody is still stuck holding on to that one cup. Some of you dealt with somebody who stabbed you in the back multiple times with that Ten of Swords energy. Like I said, that Devil card tried to show up. The time has come for you to focus on your stability. Virgo Pisces is showing up. Hangman energy. When it comes to some sort of sacrifice, feeling as though in order to move forward, you're going to have to let go of some things, and somebody could be having a hard time letting go of a situation. And so there could be some toxic energy or something other that's still lingering, that's causing some sort of tension to be left in the ear. And see, there you go, Virgo, showing up in your own reading, the Hermit card. Okay. So when I see that Hermit and that there 4 cups, heavy contemplate, meditating, going within, take the time to re-examine the situation or evaluate something carefully. The 8 of Cups is just time for you to move forward and let go of this here. There's no need for you to look back. There's no need for you to look back. So if you are having a hard time feeling as though you're going to lose everything if you cut it off with the Hangman energy, you're not losing shit. You're gaining, but somebody's trying to hold on to you. The time has come for you to set your boundaries with the Queen of Swords, Virgo. The time has come for you to set some sort of boundaries in place. Say what you mean what you say. Stop holding back. Don't let nobody shut you up. If it's over, it's over. Cut that shit loose, because again, somebody's wearing a false mask of deception. There's some hidden secrets here with the Moon card. Again, Pisces energy. Some of you could be dealing with a Pisces. I don't know. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer showed up here. Libra, Gemini showed up here. But I am picking up on Aquarius energy too. Some of y'all got Sagittarius placements. The Emperor is trying to show up in your reading. So you could be dealing with the strong Aries. And Aries is the ruler, the power of authority. But then when it comes to that power, authority, emperor, sometimes if it's an emperor in reverse or Aries in reverse, you could be dealing with somebody who's mismanagement or trying to mismanage some shit. You know what I'm saying? Could be trying to do some shit on a low. Because the King of Swords is here, so when it comes to mental clarity and truth, there is a need for truth to be spoken here because that Page of Swords did show up. And so with the Page of Swords or King of Swords, again, when it comes to sharp communication, sharp tongue, when it comes to, like I said, saying what you mean what you say, put your foot down. Somebody could be being a bit hostile, using hostile communication, hostile words, but if so, like I said, don't be afraid to step up, get them up out your face. Time to walk away. You ain't got to deal with nobody's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to stay with nobody. You ain't got to listen to nobody. Cut that shit off completely because you got the sun on your side. Now, some of you can have Leo placements. Let's see. Yeah, somebody's dealing with a situation they view as a burden. Somebody's carrying some sort of heavy burden. It's time to release that shit. You know what I'm saying? Time to release that shit. Because you got a 10 of Cups coming your way. There's a need for you to pay close attention to detail right now. Focus on your harvest. Stop hanging on to this here energy. Somebody's holding on to some sort of toxic ass energy. And you're needing to release it. Stop holding on to that energy. The energy is weighing you down. It's pulling you down. You're taking on somebody else's energy. And then also, if you're feeling low vibration or whatever, that's not your energy. You're picking up somebody else's energy. If something others not feeling right, that's not your energy. Somebody's trying to sing you that shit. Cut that shit loose. That's not your shit. That's not for you to carry. Stop carrying other people's baggage and burdens. Cut them the fuck off. You could do bad by your damn self. I ain't gonna sugarcoat shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't sugarcoat shit. I don't beat around the bush. I'm direct. I'm gonna tell you straight up to your motherfucking face. If the energy ain't right and the vibe ain't right and you dealing with a motherfucking bomb, a deadbeat, broke ass motherfucker, cut that shit off. If you dealing with somebody that's toxic, that's strung out on motherfucking drugs and alcohol, gambling, porno, cut that shit off. There go the devil energy. Okay, like I said, the devil just popped out. So hell yeah, some of y'all are dealing with somebody who got motherfucking multiple addictive pattern behaviors, repeated patterns and cycles. They stuck in some unevenly yoked, unbalanced, unstable type shit. Cut that shit off. It's unhealthy. It don't mean you are bitter damn good. I'm trying to tell you. You gotta be careful who you open yourself up to. Whoever you entertaining, be careful who you open yourself up to. You know what I'm saying? Protect your temple, protect your vessel. You know, shut the motherfucking door. Don't let them in. Yeah, if you got Leo placements, baby, stand up with your shrimp card. You got the time has come for you to, step into your confidence, baby. Don't let these people get the best of you. You got Leo placements. You best to learn how to use it. Focus on your self-confidence. Fuck these motherfuckers on the outside. Fuck them. I said what I said. Some of you could be dealing with a Taurus, or you can have Taurus placements. When it comes to seeking advice from a higher power, or where there's a need for you to pay close attention to the lessons that's being taught, because you could be dealing with a one-sided situation, or this is something where there's a need for you to focus on your more spiritual tradition. The time has come for you to step into your spiritual being, okay? Tap into Mother Nature. because somebody's pulling you out of character. Somebody's trying to pull you away from what it is, where it's meant for you to be. So if the time has come for you to spiritually develop those spiritual tools and gather them spiritual wisdom, do what you got to do. It's like somebody's trying to figure you out. You know what I'm saying? It's like they trying to think like you, or they view the two of you as thinking alike and one and the same. But you can't be one and the same with somebody else who's got a whole bunch of other shit connected to them, baggage and all that. Like the past is the past. You can't look back. You cannot repeat patterns. You can't keep looking back to the same shit. Can't do it. It's not gonna work. Especially if you're dealing with somebody who's already married to somebody else, who's already obligated, committed in a relationship with somebody else, they're in a relationship with somebody else. That's not your shit. It's not meant for you to be with that person. Let that person go. Let them go be with who they want to be with. Do what they want to do. My girl said, "Girl, you be so proud of me. You said I could everything." Okay, I know that's right. Freedom, baby. Ain't nothing better than your own peace of fucking mind. Shit. Walk in your freedom. Fuck the bullshit that's trying to latch on, unlatch yourself from that shit. Okay. Alright, birds. Let's see what else wants to come out. I'm getting ready to let this shit go. Get ready to end it. Okay, y'all have one more card come out. You're the King of Wands, baby. Direction, all right? Let this King of Wands help your ass. Leadership goals. Pay attention to your goals. Step up. Be the leader, not the follower, baby. There's a wish fulfillment coming in here with that Nine of Cups somewhere, okay? Your judgment is here. Like I said, you're going through a spiritual transformation for sure. Yeah, continue to guard yourself. The universe is on your side, all right? You got new prospects coming in the wind. I feel like your hard work is gonna pay off, all right? Okay, Burgers, I'm gonna let it go. I'll probably come in with a part two. I don't know. We'll see. All right, we'll see. I don't know. I think I kind of said everything that needed to be said in this here reading. Like I said, if it's your first time here, subscribe. I don't cut corners. I don't cut curves. I don't beat around the bush. I'm direct. I'm gonna say what I need to fucking say. I'm straight to your face. I'm gonna put it out there. Okay. Well, I'm sorry. All right. I don't sugarcoat shit. I ain't making up the shit. I'm gonna be direct. I'm gonna tell you what the hell you need to hear. All right. I know that's right. He said, master your emotions. Okay. Okay, exactly. I know. I missed you guys too, Dana. I went back to work. And then when I came out of work after working 2 long, draining weeks, I suffered a back spasm. So I was on bed rest for a couple of days. I had to heal. Work got the best of me and I had to go on bed rest. But now I'm back. Now I'm back. Okay. I'm back. I know y'all miss me because y'all know sometimes I gotta pick my burgers back up. I disappear, but I'm back. All right, you guys. I'm back. I ain't going. I'm back. I come in. I come in. That spirit lead me to come in. I come in at the right time. When spirit feels like my burgers is like drifting off, the spirit to come and knock me, tap me on my shoulder and be like, Trey, it's time for you to get up and give your people a reading to pull them back up where they need to be. All right, you guys. One love. I'm out. God bless. I'll talk to you guys later.